Good evening. Thank you everyone for being here this evening to celebrate Honors Convocation. My name is Dr. Sherilyn Lacey. I'm the Assistant Provost, and we're very excited to have you all here to celebrate the student academic achievements. Before we begin, a few housekeeping announcements. I think many people may have something like this, a cell phone. If you could, please silence your phones or put it on Do Not Disturb so that we can all enjoy hearing the student names, musical performances, the awards, and not someone's ringtone. The second is please make note now of where the exits are. There are exits in the rear that you just came in through. There is an exit here on your right as well. So in the event that we need to leave, please know where the exits are. But hopefully we will just be here to celebrate the wonderful students who are receiving awards this evening. And without further ado, we'll begin the processional.
Please be seated. Trustees, honored guests, faculty, parents, families, friends, student honorees, and all who are gathered here to celebrate Hartwick's tradition of learning. Welcome to the Hartwick College Honors Convocation. Tonight, in a celebration rooted deeply in our most fundamental traditions and mission. We gather to recognize the scholarly success of very talented, very determined, and very accomplished Hartwick College students. Each student honored tonight has excelled in the scholarly enterprise that we claim as distinctly Hartwick. Each student celebrated tonight has distinguished themselves in the eyes of their professors and mentors. Each student has enriched the intellectual life of our campus and strengthened the community we all share. Each of our honorees has earned the praise and recognition that we will convey this evening. So it is right that we should gather in celebration and gratitude for all the best that is Hartwick. So let us begin. I introduce to you now Dr. Jim Boothman, Associate Professor of Political Science and Faculty Chair, to present the awards for academic achievement in areas of study.
Nicely done. Nice. The individual awards for academic achievement in areas of study will be given out alphabetically by each student's last name. Students, as I read your name, please come forward to the stage where you will be congratulated by President Mullen. Some awards include certificates or books which you may collect from the awards table in the lobby after the ceremony. Ready? Omar Almartada, the Outstanding First Year Student Award in Biology. Not here? Okay. Rebecca Alva, the Dr. James J. Elting Honors 13 Memorial Scholarship. Olive Anderson, the Anna Sonder Prize of the Academy of American Poets, honorable mention, and the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Xiomara Aristide, the Socratic Award. Lennon Bailey, the John B. Gratz Prize in English. Kira Barnes, the Carol A. Bocher and Earl E. Dubler Jr. Honors 91 Scholarship and the Undergraduate Award for Achievement in Organic Chemistry. Jaden Beek, the Lewis Henry Morgan Award in Anthropology. Jaden Beatty, the Diner Fellowship Award in Computer Science. Madi Beniai, the Dr. Elizabeth V. Lamphere Scholarship. Delaney Blair, the John Quick to be Smith Award. Cora Mae Bolster, the Dr. Charles W. Leitzel Music Award. Megan Brilla, the Modern and Classical Languages Department Prize. Millicent Caldone, the Otto Steinbeck Memorial Scholarship in Chemistry. Rena Cameron, the Arkell Hall Award in Theater Arts. Jalissa Casanova, the Nursing Alumni Memorial Scholarship. Akriti Chaudhary, the Departmental Award for Excellence in Computer Science and the Detweiler Global Fund Award. Cooper Cohen, the Dornberg Memorial Award. Molly Corbett, the Robert E. Newman 50 and Honors 96 Mathematics Scholarship. Kyra Cornelia, the K. Walking Stick Award and the Semenenko Clark Award for Outstanding Junior Art History Paper. Ethan Dabrowski, the Dr. James J. Elting Honors 13 Memorial Scholarship. Camoglo de Alameda, the Albert H. Ubert Honors 79 Scholarship. Logan Doolin, the Keith A. Youngman 05 Award in Economics and the Ray K. Glass Studio Fellowship. Oirim Duenas Valles, the Barbara F. and Philip J. S. Wilder Junior Citizenship Award. Dylan Dwyer, the Frederick M. Binder Honors 85 Scholar Athlete Award, the Lynn S. Cantor Memorial Award, and the Tammy Lisner 89 Memorial Award. Yolady Figueiredo Pineda, the Beta 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 Award. Oliver Forche, the Dr. Ronald M. Brzank Endowed Scholarship. Jackson Frame, the New York State Society of CPAs Accounting Award. Hannah Mae Gillen, the Duncan B. Smith Award for Exceptional Creativity in Theater Arts. Benjamin Gaulis Pedalaborde, the President Margaret L. Drugovich, Parent 2012 Award for Personal Courage. Not here. Okay, Madison Griffith, the Semenenko Clark Award for Outstanding First-Year Art Major. Bryn Haas, the Frederick M. Binder Honors 85 Scholar Athlete Award. Right? Megan Harrington, the Alfred F. Massari Memorial Language Award. All right. Okay. Addison Havens, the Elizabeth S. Hoops Memorial Award. What? Go back to that? Okay. I gotta go back. Megan Harrington, the Alfred F. Massari Memorial Language Award. Logan Hayner, the Alice Dornett Award in Psychology. Kylie Hosmer, the Arkell Hall Award in Art History. Adilium Imurova, the Detweiler Global Fund Award. Ellie Kalbach, the A.O. Fox Memorial Hospital Excellence in Clinical Practice Award. Emma Cargo, the Duncan B. Smith Award for Exceptional Creativity in Theater Arts. Simi Kishore, the Franz Boas Award in Anthropology. Michael Kuczynski, the Departmental Award for Excellence in Computer Science. Dahlia Landry, the Deborah M. Allen Brennan Award. She's not here. Maya? All right, Maya McCarthy, the Peter D. Juneman Memorial Scholarship. Hannah McCoop, the American Chemical Society Award, and the Linda S. French 85 Memorial Award in Business Administration. Sarah Madumbura, the New York State Society of CPAs Auditing Award. Audrey McDonald, the General Chemistry Achievement Award. Riley Moore, the Harry Ed Dorr 49 and Joan Ullman Dorr 51 Scholarship. Silas Moyer, the Lambda Alpha National Scholarship. Diora Nasruluyava, the Otto Steinbeck Memorial Scholarship in Chemistry. Alexandra Norby, the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Natalie O'Malley, the Community Bank and a scholarship in memory of Linda S. French, 85. Phoebe Olson, the John and Gertrude Rohr Award in Mathematics. Samantha Osborne, the Nursing Alumni Memorial Scholarship. Michael Pestori, the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics Membership Award. Zan Patat, the Cyrus Mary 83 Global Pluralism Fellowship for 26-27. Elijah Pozzanelli, the Rob Jordan 98 Memorial Scholarship. Morgan Corella, the Dr. Robert E. and Mrs. Mary Alice Mansbach Scholarship. Sebastian Corella, the Thurston J. Docks Memorial Scholarship in Music. Nina Randazzo, Thurston J. Docks Memorial Scholarship in Music. Cassidy Reeder, the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship and the Gladys Brooks Nursing Scholarship. Sania Reeves, the Alice Dornat Award in Political Science. Maria Serra Restrepo, Alice Dornat Award in Economics and the New York State Society of CPAs Taxation Award. Jaylene Rodriguez, the John F. Kingston Award in Theater. Bryce Rogers, the David A. Diner Mathematics Achievement Award. Nahal Sarvastani, the Cyrus Mary 83 Global Pluralism Fellowship for 25-26. Madeline Schiller, the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship and the Gladys Brooks Nursing Scholarship. No Connor Schmidt, okay. Samuel Marcello, the Arkell Hall Award. Samuel Marcellus Scott, sorry, my finger was covering the last part. The Arkell Hall Award in Art and the Kenneth Golden Award for Outstanding Design on Technical Achievements. Andrew Scher, the H. Claudie Hardy Award. Mir Singh, the Anna Sonder Prize of the Academy of American Poets, winner. Tanner Sokol, the General Chemistry Achievement Award. Kaylee Soricelli, the Dr. David Hutch Hutchinson Award in Geology. Ann Stanovich, the E. Perry Saxton 53 Nursing Scholarship, and the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Madison Tabon, the Arkell Foundation Scholarship in Music. Liliana Vanderwater, the Edith M. Lacey Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Maggie Van Valkenburg, the Omicron Rho Chapter of Sigma Theta Tau Award. Alexandra Vasquez, the Peter D. Juneman 65 Memorial Award. McKenna Ventulet, the Dr. Elizabeth V. Lamphere Scholarship and the Dr. Robert E. Mansbach Scholarship. Van Wagnus, the Arkell Hall Award in Theater Arts. Lucille Walker, the Dr. Elizabeth V. Lamphere Scholarship. Mackenzie Wellington, the John Dewey Award. Ashley Wheelock, the Harriet Babcock 46 Nursing Scholarship. Brody Williams, the Helen and Howard Mayer Scholarship. Hallie Wimett, the H. Claude Hardy Award. Paige Witherby, the Richard K. Meeker Award in English. And Annika Zizek, the Outstanding First Year Student Award in Biology. Let's give another round of applause to the recipients of individual academic achievement awards. I'm now pleased to introduce Benjamin Pauley, class of 2026, who has been selected to perform the musical interlude tonight as the recipient of the Al Galidoro Award for Outstanding Achievement in Musical Performance. Benjamin will perform Arabesque, number 1, composed by Claude Debussy.
When the college moved to Oneonta in the 1920s, New York State Supreme Court Justice Abraham L. Kellogg of Oneonta, a noted orator, made a substantial financial contribution to help fund the college's relocation and to help it through the Great Depression. A charter member of the Board of Trustees and chair of the board for 15 years, Justice Kellogg offered a prize of $50 in gold for the best original oration delivered at the college's first commencement exercises in 1929. The equivalent, I might note, of more than $6,000 today. That's a $6,000 prize, just mentioning that. To honor Justice Kellogg, the college has continued the tradition of recognizing the best orator among graduating seniors as selected by the faculty and professional staff with the Kellogg Oratory Prize. Seniors are nominated by classmates to participate in a competition that includes several rounds of review by a committee of Hartwick community members who narrow the field to 3 finalists from whom you will hear this evening. Faculty and professional staff in attendance this evening will vote in an online poll to select the best orator from among these 3 speakers to receive the Abraham L. Kellogg Oratory Prize at commencement. We thank the seniors who have participated in this year's competition. On behalf of the Kellogg Selection Committee, it is my privilege and very great pleasure to welcome to the podium the 2019 Kellogg Oratory Prize winner, Joseph Cardell Ziegler III. Following his graduation from Hartwick College with a BA in psychology, Joe went on to earn a Master's of Education through the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill's School of Education. A licensed clinical mental health counselor and a national certified counselor, Joe is now a school counselor at Orange High School in Hillsborough, North Carolina, as well as the founder of Rais Counseling Services. Rais is a mental health practice dedicated to empowering clients' minds while nurturing the healing of their hearts. Joe?
Thank you. Good evening. It's a pleasure to be back not only at my alma mater, but at the podium at which I delivered my Kellogg Oratory speech in May of 2019. The Kellogg Oratory Prize is a prestigious award that recognizes a graduating senior's excellence in public speaking. Public speaking is not merely about standing at the podium and delivering words to a crowd. The true magic is in the speaker's ability to connect to you with their words. It's through words that we are moved, inspired, and transformed. So, without further ado, prepare to feel the magic of our speakers tonight. This evening's first Kellogg speaker is Patrick Close from Greenville, New York. A music major with minors in business administration and music business, Patrick has been accepted into Syracuse University's MBA program, although he is currently evaluating professional prospects. The title of Patrick's speech is Counterpoint. Patrick?
I once believed that life balance means dividing oneself in half. In high school, my 2 halves became thirds. Track after classes, homework after track, piano after homework. In my ambition, thirds threatened to become fifths, eighths, and so on. I was slicing myself into slivers, hoping they could in time be spliced back together to make a unified, balanced whole. My pursuit of self-fulfillment left me exhausted. I began to recognize that I didn't want my life to feel like a sprint toward balance. I remember the day I was accepted into Hartwick, the Life Balance College. At the time, I planned to study biology and eventually to pursue medicine. My life plan seemed practical, promising to deliver future stability. I saw myself as a well-rounded individual, and I believed my frenetic high school efforts were paying off. Then came Accepted Students' Day, a rainy Saturday. Having no time to take a formal campus tour, I instead wandered the campus alone. As I walked down O'Yoran Hill, I heard something familiar, the keys of a piano, and in them, something more familiar still, Prokofiev's first piano sonata. Without thinking, I followed the music, and I found the building out of which the notes floated, suspended in damp air. I waited quietly outside of the room in which the piece was being played. The pianist, catching sight of me, introduced herself as Fidelis Santa Brigida, Hartwick College's piano professor. Somehow, she already knew my name. Professor Brigida asked me to play something, and so I sat down and played Liebestraum No. 3 by Franz Liszt. When I finished, she looked at me and said, "How can someone so tiny play so powerfully?" I had never been complimented and lightly roasted at one and the same time. She continued critiquing my performance, delivering a mini lesson right then and there. Seated on that piano bench, still slightly damp from the rain, I felt my perspective shift. And for the first time, music didn't seem merely extracurricular. It struck me as a possibility. I left that room with a new direction in mind, but I didn't change my major. Instead, I double majored in biology and music. Medicine was stability, music, a risk. I wasn't ready to let go of either. There are only so many hours in a day, and only so many versions of yourself you can sustain at once. I would leave lab and rush to practice rooms, then leave rehearsal fretting about my next chemistry exam. I was present everywhere and grounded nowhere. I told myself I was being practical, responsible, but honestly, I was afraid. Afraid of disappointing my parents, afraid of making a wrong decision. Balance wasn't at the time about growth, it was about self-protection. Then came my first study abroad opportunity. The summer after my freshman year, I received an Emerson scholarship to study at the University of Performing Arts Graz in Austria. For 2 months, I studied with a conservatory professor. The lessons were brutal. I walked into the first lesson with confidence and a Chopin piece. I made it to the 3rd page before she stopped me. After that, she had me practicing Czerny in place of Chopin, which, for the non-musicians here, is like going from delivering a rousing speech to reciting the alphabet metronomically. One day, during our lesson, I told her I was thinking about setting biology aside to focus on music. She paused and said, "I think you should stick with biology." In that moment, I realized if I waited for someone else to tell me to choose music, I would be waiting forever. The decision had to be mine. When I returned to Hartwick that fall, I made a choice. Not a safe choice, nor a choice someone gave me permission to make. The choice was mine to make, and I chose music. Strangely enough, that choice didn't narrow my life. It expanded it. My original idea of life balance had arrived at a tipping point. With my newfound free time, I joined student government because I cared about the community that had shaped me. I became a Blue Key ambassador, directing visitors' attention towards sites of discovery where ideas are debated, understanding is deepened, and friendships are forged. I added minors in business and music business, not as backup plans, but as tools. Later, through a Duffy scholarship, I studied music and gave performances in Spain. Once again, I found myself in practice rooms thousands of miles from home. But this time, I wasn't questioning whether I belonged there. I knew what I wanted. Hartwick calls itself the Life Balance College. For me, this defining principle hasn't meant doing everything by halves or thirds or fifths. It's meant learning how to integrate the different parts of who I am, artist, strategist, leader, into something whole. I once believed life balance meant dividing myself in half. My time at Hartwick has taught me it means building a life wherein I don't have to. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Each year, academic departments are invited to nominate a student for the Andrew B. Saxton Fellowship. These students serve as assistants in their departments and receive a small scholarship. Whether they work as tutors or research assistants, they are viewed by their departments as an important resource, mentee, really, they're mentees. As I announce your name, please come forward and be greeted by President Mullen. I don't ask you to reserve your applause. Applause all you want, yeah. If you want. It's in the script, sorry. Feel free to applause. Accounting, Lillian Dempsey. Anthropology, Madeline Spencer. Art, Leah Wallace. Biochemistry, Matthew Morrison. Biology, Alexa Petrakis. Chemistry, Madison Zimmerman. Creative writing, Aidan Dugan. Criminal justice, Julia Weinschreider. Education, Tessa Cox. English and philosophy, Oriana Letzelter. Environment, Sustainability, and Society, Brianna Cummings. Geological and Environmental Sciences and History, Joanna Lineup. Global Studies and Religious Studies, Addison Havens. Mathematics, Michael Pistori. Music, Kira Shee Lane. Music education, Emma Cargo. Nursing, Samantha Garbach. Physics, Oliver Forshey. Political Science, Lucille Walker. Psychology, Raven James. Public Health, Savannah Evans. Sociology, Cooper Cohen. Spanish, Mackenzie Wellington. And Theater Arts, Echo Schabert. So please join me in recognizing again our 26-27 Saxton Fellows.
This evening's second Kellogg speaker is Ellie Callback, a nursing major from Spring City, Pennsylvania. Following graduation, Ellie will begin work as a registered nurse in the surgical ICU at Reading Hospital in Pennsylvania. The title of Ellie's speech is Memento Mori. Ellie?
In high school, I quit playing soccer. Not because I hated the sport. I had been playing for over 10 years. But because I was afraid I wouldn't compete well against my peers. I wouldn't be good enough. I like to be good at things. Who doesn't? As it happens, I was an average midfielder, but my infatuation with perfection made me question not just my performance, but my very competence. This consuming self-doubt pushed me to adopt another sport at which I would find failing less demoralizing. This habit of avoidance became muscle memory in my life. My confidence and self-doubt, always warring, drove every profound life decision. When vetting colleges, I assigned Hartwick frontrunner status, not only for its small size, but also for the nursing program's reputation for successfully placing nurses. With Hartwick, I was furthermore offered the opportunity to continue my athletic career, a fraught constant in my life. You see where I'm going? The more I could control my environment, the less failure felt possible. And if there's one thing I hate more than mediocrity, it's failing. These confidences frame what I want to recount. I spent this past summer working as a nurse extern in an intensive care unit, wherein every patient is fighting for her life. One patient lingers tenaciously in my memory. She was a young woman involved in a tragic accident, having been thrown from the car of which the driver had lost control. 3 people were in the car at the time of the crash. 1 walked away from the car. 1 walked out of the emergency room after a few hours. And my patient. Medications, a ventilator, drains, every ICU trick in the book was adopted to keep her alive. I spent 2 days caring for this patient and tending to her family, who spent every waking moment at her bedside, dreading the potential loss of this beloved woman. Daughter, niece, friend. They tearfully shared stories about her life, the people she had touched, the things she had done. She had immigrated with her aunt and uncle from a country in the Middle East, and she had a cognitive disability. And yet these weren't the things her family spoke about. They spoke of her love for music and singing, specifically karaoke, which was a weekly event for her. Towards the end of the second day, a change, signaled by a grimly flashing, stridently ringing alarm, immediately recognizable among the confusion of ICU alarms. A subtle but definitive change announcing, for this patient, death's grim victory. our stomachs hollowed. We had failed. Not every patient is going to survive a traumatic incident, but on this day, I was one of the individuals who, as I could not help feeling, had failed my patient and her family. Everyone in the room could see her chest rising and falling, her heartbeat registering on the monitor, falsely suggesting that this woman could have been one of 20 other patients lying in 20 other ICU rooms. And yet, standing at the foot of this bed, we explained that as alive as she looked, she had effectively died. I've spent a lot of time since that day in quiet reflection. Fear of such an ending is the reason your mom and dad harp on not texting and driving, the reason they fuss over your plans for Saturday night. In our youth, we think that those horror stories feature other people, not us. But we're not invincible. No one is. The tenuousness of life is a universal truth in an ICU unit. My reflections led me to wonder, what have I done in life? How do I want to live my life? And if my life were to end abruptly, as had May's, what would I have forfeited? I realized that as much as I had been successful at the things I did, I had never really pushed myself. I spent much of my first year at Hartwick alone in my room studying, thinking that good grades would give me the internal validation that I craved. I avoided things that were uncomfortable. For example, conversations with coaches whose critiques of my performance might leave me feeling lacerated. To this point, I had structured my life around the ultimately delusional belief that avoiding failure ensures success. All the life, all the growth I had missed for fear of looking foolish. Only, eventually, to find myself at May's bedside, standing in the ICU room that day, telling May's family that their daughter was gone, I realized something. We don't get to choose how much time we have. We can't control everything that happens to us. We can't control every outcome. Since that transformative summer, I've tried to choose differently. I've joined the flag football team despite having never played. I've accepted a postgraduate position with a surgical intensive care unit at a level 1 hospital. I've chosen to stand here this evening and tell this story. These are new choices for me. None of them feels benign. May's death taught me that we can't control everything that may happen to us, but we can choose how we show up as ourselves in the time that's given us. Showing up as myself without fear and self-doubt dictating my choices. This is May's gift to me, a gift I carry daily. Thank you.
In 1967, the Board of Trustees established the John Christopher Hartwick Scholarship as the award of highest distinction at the college. Faculty in each department nominate rising seniors based on academic achievement, leadership, and character for this honor. To be nominated for the JCH Scholarship is a high honor, worthy of college-wide recognition. Students nominated to compete for the scholarships are named faculty scholars. This year's 35 faculty scholars, from whom the JCH scholars were chosen, are an impressive group, all with amazing curricular and co-curricular resumes. Each will receive an honors cord, a specially chosen book, and a leather book weight as reminders of their academic achievement for years to come. Scholars, as I call your names, please come forward, greet the president, and receive your award. Art, Kyra Cornelia. Biochemistry, McKenna Ventula. Biology, Kira Barnes. Biology, Michael Gitz. Business Administration and Economics, John Smith. Creative Writing and Psychology, Jenna Lackey. Criminal Justice and Cybersecurity, Liam Gallagher. Criminal Justice and Political Science, Hannah Mae Gillen. Criminal Justice, Ruby Divris. Economics, Natalie O'Malley. English, Emma Lupi. Environment, Sustainability, and Society, Jillian Ferry. Geological and Environmental Sciences, Bryce Rogers. History, Max Gallhofer. History, Addison Havens. Inclusive Elementary Education, Jalen Walker. Inclusive Elementary Education, Lauren Bigwharf. Inclusive Elementary Education, Trinity Thornton. Mathematics, Michael Pastori. Mathematics, Riley Moore. Music, Cora May Bolster. Music Education, Sebastian Carella. Nursing, Lisbeth Varela Cordero. Nursing, Sophia Hawkins. Nursing, Ann Stanovich. Physical Education, Teacher Education, Malachi Polson. Physics, Molly Corbett. Physics, Oliver Forche. Political Science, Allison Nealons. Psychology, Malaya Dake. Sociology, Adiliam Imirova. Sociology, Indigo Shepherd. Theater Arts, Samuel Marcelo Scott. Web Design, Ming Nyo. Please join me in recognizing all of the 26-27 faculty scholars.
This evening's third Kellogg speaker is Amelia Williams, a double major in psychology and political science from Jamaica. Amelia plans to pursue a career in clinical social work following graduation. The title of Amelia's speech is Me to Becoming. Amelia? Did I say that
right? Wagwan. How are you doing? Both ask the same question. The latter earns a smile of appreciation, while the former, Jamaican patois, generates a pause, maybe even a look of confusion. One rolls off the tongue as it would at my family's home. The other lives more comfortably within the expectations of any one given social context. So I'll ask you, how that make you feel? Which one makes you more comfortable? For much of my life, the answer to that question shaped how I spoke, how I carried myself, and how I existed in certain spaces. In environments designed so it seemed for people's comfort, my own comfort often required negotiation. Survival meant adjusting, translating, and softening parts of myself so others could feel at ease. For most of my college career, I commuted from home. For many students like me, international students, survival begins with code switching. Code switching is described as a skill. At worst, adaptive. At best, masterfully delivered. We rarely talk, however, about the cost of code switching proficiency. At home, I speak patois. In my family's company, my language becomes what feels natural. My words carry the rhythm of where I'm from. But in the classroom, something shifts. The vowels flatten out, the cadence changes. My accent becomes what people politely call neutral, but what I really know means assimilation. When I speak with the approved neutrality, I provoke a particular kind of praise. You're so articulate. In the moment, the comment could be taken as a compliment, but listen closely. Embedded in that word is an assumption that articulation, eloquence, and even intelligence had been unexpected. In this context, articulate is coded language, a compliment registering a surprising deviation from expectation. Thus cued, you begin performing. Adjusting tone depends on reading the racial makeup of the people gathered in any one room, measuring one's voice against veiled standards, monitoring every word, every inflection, and over time, the performance becomes second nature. I am no longer just speaking. I am navigating, negotiating. Somewhere in the negotiation, the self becomes fragmented. There's the self you perform and the self you inhabit. The self that belongs to you and the self designed to help others feel comfortable. Something shifted when I relocated from my parents' home to the campus townhouses. For the first time, I was fully immersed in campus life, not just a commuter going from class to home, home to class. I was living in, rather than merely acting upon, the performative stage that is this campus's culture. In social spaces that don't require an expressly academic performance, I hadn't quite known who I was supposed to be. Physical independence created the conditions for my psychological independence. Was I supposed to use professional academic language? Could I be my true, authentic self? Something in between? Something altogether different? When you've spent years monitoring yourself, authenticity can feel unfamiliar. My physical independence forced me to confront something deeper. How much assimilation had been internalized? Adulthood, I've come to realize, isn't just about paying bills or living on your own. True adulthood requires shedding pretenses. It requires asking, who am I when I stop translating myself? I rebuffed the second nature that had dictated that I translate myself into something more recognizable, more palatable. I began refusing. I refused to apologize for my accent or to correct it mid-sentence when someone looks uncomfortable. Politely, but firmly, I refused to carry the burden of other people's discomfort. However, I approached an impasse after refusal. True authenticity is a social risk. Once you stop shrinking, you disrupt unspoken expectations. This is the moment in my story at which my character breaks free of societal constraints. True authenticity requires resistance. Code switching didn't disappear from my life. In fact, I think it can be useful in some instances, but its meaning had changed for me. A choice, not an obligation. I am who I am, and I deserve to be accepted regardless of the accent with which I speak. Language is powerful. It shapes how we move through the world, but it is also a form of agency. The question we rarely ask is how many students are constantly adjusting their voice to fit institutional expectations? How many students shrink themselves to fit academic, social, and professional norms? What brilliance do we lose when authenticity is policed? Liberation, I've learned, requires something surprisingly simple: self-permission. Permission to sound as one does in one's home. Permission to exist without constant translation or apology. Permission to thrive rather than simply survive. In writing out my thoughts, I had come to wish I could deliver the script to my younger self to reassure her that survival doesn't require shrinking. But since I can't, I'll leave this concluding thought with you. The way we speak, the way we dress, the way we live does not define our worth. We come to Hartwick to discover who we are, not to fray the very fibers that make us whole in the bid for self-discovery. Thank you.
Those of us voting are going to have quite a challenge tomorrow. The Winifred G. Wandersee Scholar in Residence Award is given in memory of Professor of History Dr. Win Wandersee, who cared deeply about both her students and her scholarship, and who enjoyed a national reputation as an historian of women in the workforce. One of her many lasting contributions was to shepherd the Scholar in Residence program, later named in her memory. This award encourages faculty scholarship within the context of a liberal arts college. Award winners work on scholarly or creative projects that promise to contribute significantly to their fields. They are given financial support and some release time to work on their research projects and to inform the campus community of their findings through lectures and other means. 2 awards are typically given annually. As I read your name and briefly describe your project, please stand to be recognized. Dr. Melanie Sheehan. Dr. Melanie Sheehan, Assistant Professor of History, will complete the writing of her book, For an Orderly Globalization, the Managed Liberalization Project in U.S. Labor, 1945 to 1990, which is under contract with the University of Pennsylvania Press. Dr. Weiwei Zhang. Dr. Zhang, Associate Professor of Business Administration, will work on her research project that examines the role of publishers in sustaining independent bookstores in Taiwan. We can applaud them one more time. And now for the Teacher Scholar Award. The Teacher Scholar Award helps us remember that the Hartwick community includes some exceptional teachers who are largely responsible for the academic success of the students we recognize here tonight. Our model of the Teacher Scholar rests on the assumption that good teaching begins with good scholarship. In presenting the Teacher Scholar Award, Hartwick honors a faculty member who has provided intellectual leadership to the campus community as both a teacher and a scholar. This award recognizes a faculty member who enhances teaching with their own scholarship research or creative work. The recipient integrates the perspective of seeker and teacher and strengthens the college's academic climate by demonstrating to students and colleagues the value and excitement of scholarly inquiry. Current faculty who have won this award are a roll call of remarkable scholars and teachers: Mary Allen, Connie Anderson, Susanna Bollig-Brunstad, Richard Barlow, John Dudek, Laurel Elder, Carly Ficano, Steph Rocknack, Stephanie Rosine, Parker Troysch, Stephanie Carr, Kath Kreischer, and Bill Kowalczyk. These are the names that Hartwick students and faculty colleagues will remember for the rest of their lives. Please join me one more time in recognizing them. We now add another name to the list. The recipient of the 2026 Teacher Scholar Award is Dr. Andy Pease. Dr. Pease. Yeah, come on over this side. Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Oh. Andy Pease began teaching at Hartwick College in 2016. He earned his Doctor of Musical Arts in Conducting from Arizona State University in 2015. As Director of Instrumental Music, Dr. Pease's teaching and scholarship are, in his own words, so tightly intertwined as to be indistinguishable from each other. He has composed pieces for wind band that have been performed by the Central Band of the Royal Air Force. He brought composers and a top recording engineer to Hartwick in 2019 to record an album, Stravinsky, Alone No More, with the Hartwick Faculty Wind Octet, a project on which he included Hartwick students as assistant producers. In April 2017, during her first year at Hartwick, Dr. Pease was a guest conductor with the Columbia University Wind Ensemble at Carnegie Hall. The very next year, Dr. Pease arranged for Hartwick's Wind Ensemble to perform at Carnegie Hall, drawing upon his own scholarly activities to create memorable learning experiences for students, an opportunity that he created for Hartwick students again this spring. There's an old joke that goes something like this: how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Well, for many lucky Hartwick students, the punchline actually is, take Wind Ensemble with Dr. Pease. And Dr. Pease, your students want you to remember, you are here, this is now. Please join me again in congratulating the 26 Teacher Scholar awardees. We're going to have President and Faculty Chair come up soon.
Yes.
Okay. John Christopher Hartwick Awards. From among the 35 faculty scholars, all of whom have been recognized as truly exceptional students by their academic departments, 6 have been selected by the Scholarship and Awards Committee to receive the John Christopher Hartwick Scholarship, the highest distinction the college can confer. I thank the committee members for completing the difficult task of selecting just 6 awardees from among the 35 highly accomplished nominees. Since 1997, each JCH scholar has received a medallion to be worn at opening convocation, commencement, and other appropriate academic occasions, such as this one. The medallions are a gift from former Hartwick trustee Bill Kitson, 86, and his wife Diane Smith Kitson, 87, who was herself a John Christopher Hartwick Scholar. The names of the scholars whom I will announce tonight will join those of over 300 previous winners on a plaque, also the gift of the Kitsons, located on the wall just outside the glass entry doors to the library. In addition, each JCH scholar will receive a substantial tuition grant and an honored place among those who stand for the very best of Hartwick. I will announce the name of each awardee one at a time. These names are in random order. The list is not alphabetized by last name, first name, or major, or by any other discernible pattern. As I read your name, please come forward, greet the faculty chair, and remain at the front of the stage for recognition, applause, and a group photo at a photograph of all 6 John Christopher Hartwick scholars with the president, the provost, and the faculty chair. A lot of instructions there. Okay, you ready? Adelium Inyarova. Jenna Lackey. Addison Havens. Samuel Marcello Scott. Hannah Mae Gillen. And you ready for number 6? Sebastian Corella.
This is so great. Let's have one more round of applause for her. So, my colleague students, tonight, as we honor you and your achievements, we also honor the core mission and the values of Hartwick College. We honor the fact that on this hill, the life of the mind matters. Curiosity matters. The pursuit of truth matters. Precise, elegant use of language matters. The beauty of art performed on stage, created in the studio, matters. Discovery in the laboratory matters. Scholarship matters. And generosity of spirit matters. And as we honor you, we also honor the faculty, the staff, the administration who have inspired you, mentored you in your scholarship, and always been the stewards of our mission and our values. So I think it's appropriate that we ask the faculty, the staff, and the administrators here tonight to rise as they are able, and every one of us say thank you. Thank you all. And so, my colleague students, you may recall your matriculation ceremony on the day you arrived at Hartwick. During that ceremony, you signed your name to an historic college document, signifying that you were ready to step forward to do what was necessary to frame your Hartwick experience and make it extraordinary. Tonight, as you always do, you've kept your promise. In doing so, you've honored those who, through their generosity and their success, shaped the college's future so you could have this opportunity. You have in your hands awards in the names of these individuals, presidents, faculty, alumni, trustees, friends of the institution. Brzee, Clemens, Duffy, Elting, French, Lacey, Wilder, Youngman, so many others, and of course, John Christopher Hartwick. These people paved the path you now walk toward your future. Each of us here tonight owe them a debt of gratitude for their example, their faith in Hartwick. And although they never met you, their faith in you. And it's my hope that one day it will be your name on an award that will tie a Hartwick student you may never meet to this time and this place. That's the work that links generations. We expect still greater things from you. as you continue to realize the full measure of your amazing potential and promise. You will be the writer, the entrepreneur, the scientist, the public health leader, the artist, the activist, the philanthropist, the teacher, the diplomat, the nurse. You, each of you, can be the person who assures that children are fed. You can be the person who assures political divides are healed. You can be the person who assures our planet is healthy and filled with peace. You can be the person who simply offers kindness and inspires others, as you have been inspired. You have inspired us by your achievements on Yager Hill. And I feel certain that there will be a day in the not-so-distant future when others in communities across the nation and around the world will look to you for leadership and inspiration. Always remember, your best work is yet to come. So congratulations, and I'm so proud of you. So as we conclude our honors convocation, we will sing the alma mater, your alma mater. And after the alma mater, the platform party will lead the recessional, followed by the faculty. Families, and congratulations to all the families and friends here tonight. So families, students, and guests, please remain seated until the faculty have exited. An electronic keepsake booklet sounds fascinating to me, which includes descriptions of the awards and student recipients, will be available for you to download and print by visiting the Honors Convocation page at Hartwick College at our webpage. After the recessional, students, faculty, and families are welcome to come back to the auditorium or to linger in the Yager lobby. I always love it when students linger in the library to greet one another and take photographs. So now, please stand for your colleague, Cora May Bolster, class of 2027, accompanied by the Hartwick College Brass Ensemble in the singing of your alma mater.
From the valley through the forest, searching for a clearer vision, came the youthful warrior to your own hill of dreams. Like the brave, we climb this hillside, seeking to